Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. Words are the voice of the heart. A man of wisdom delights in water. Sincerity is the way of heaven. One joy dispels 100 cares. You are what you think. Have no friends not equal to yourself. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. The object of the superior man is truth. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Faithfulness and sincerity are the highest things. The journey with a 1,000 miles begins with one step. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. To love a thing means wanting it to live. Study the past, if you would divine the future. Do not let a leader lead you on a bad path. If you try to do too much, you will not achieve anything. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Be not ashamed of mistakes, and thus make them crimes. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Good people strengthen themselves ceaselessly. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. The way you cut your meat reflects the way you live. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. What you do not wish upon yourself, extend not to others. It is man that makes truth great, not truth that makes man great. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Can there be a love which does not make demands on its object? True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. I slept, and dreamt life is beauty. I woke, and found life is duty. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The parent's age must be remembered, both for joy and anxiety. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. To lead uninstructed people to war is to throw them away. I'd rather die for speaking out than to live and be silent. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. Three things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Straightforwardness, without the rules of propriety, becomes rudeness. Love is like a spice, it can sweeten your life, however, it can spoil it too. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. Education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, hope breeds peace. The superior man is satisfied and composed, the mean man is always full of distress. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. They must often change who would remain constant in happiness and wisdom. To be truly happy and contented, you must let go of what it means to be happy or content. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. The true gentleman does not preach what he practices till he has practiced what he preaches. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. When a man steals your wife, there is no better revenge than to let him keep her. Knowing something is not as good as liking it, liking something is not as good as rejoicing in it. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. The people may be made to follow a path of action, but they may not be made to understand it. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. If a man in the morning err the right way, he may die in the evening without regret. Learn as though you would never be able to master it. Hold it as though you would be in fear of losing it. There is nothing more visible than what is secret, and nothing more manifest than what is minute. Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.